welcome to today's PK card reading. Today's topic is how are you guys standing out these days? For that you have two piles, pile number 1 and pile number 2. Now let's get started, and guys, if you like my content, then please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Now let's get started. Hello and welcome. Pile number 1. Let's see how are you guys standing out in the crowd. All right. The first one is the death card. You know what? The death card shows transformation. You guys, your life has been through some major, massive transformations. Clearly, I'm seeing you have almost had a new birth. You are a new person today. You are a much evolved, much better version of who you once used to be. That's clearly something that is making you stand out in the crowd. You have become way more very uh, accomplished. I'm seeing your physical material accomplishments have improved. You have become way wise, somebody who knows. A lot of you could be getting into businesses, like after you saw some major tower moments in life, you restarted your life. Some of you actually restarted your business. I'm seeing some major success in business, being a boss person, like, or you climbing up the hierarchical ladder and doing something really really well. You guys have really transformed your life like it's no one else's business. That's what I'm seeing. You guys have really, I'm seeing some massive transformation. You becoming more dominant, getting a more dominant role. You're playing a very dominant role, very masculine role in your own life. You've transformed yourself so much. You have become a go-getter. Yes, from a very reluctant, maybe you used to be probably a lot more of a procrastinator to today a proactive person. From a more laid back, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe suffering from imposter syndrome, from there you guys have transformed yourself into a person who is like, if you set your eyes on something, you just get that done, you accomplish it, full stop. There is no point asking you like unnecessary questions. If you feel that is right for you, you just go after it and do it nonetheless. Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. You have become very wise, very dependable. I'm seeing you can see right through people's facade, people's nonsense and manipulations. In fact, manipulators tend to stay the heck away. I'm seeing you used to be a people pleaser, but today you're standing out as somebody who is not to be messed with. With both these queens, I'm getting like a lot of, you could identify as a female, but you tend to have a lot of masculine energy. I'm saying this because going by the YouTube analytics, most of my viewers are females, but what I'm seeing is you tend to embody a lot of masculine energy in you. All right guys, if you like my content, guys, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Your support means the world to me. So if you like my content, please support my channel. The world card, I'm seeing some upgradation, some major upgradation in your world, some major upgradation in your lifestyle, the people you mingle with, the work that you do, the wardrobe that you have, the car that you drive, everything. There is a major massive upgradation that has happened. You guys had to swim through with this Six of Swords. You swam through some major, choppy, disturbed seas. You have, of course, like, it is this disturbance in your life. It could be a narcissistic person, it could be a bad job, or maybe a bit of both. It's very disturbing situation. A lot of you actually had to go through some massive tower moments where you were like, you know what, this is it, I'm gonna transform myself. Your life was slowly but surely transformed. Six of Pentacles, you are a person who has become way more like Six of Pentacles is basically, you are known for your charitable activities, you're known for your donations, you're known for like everything, the givings, the giveaways that you have, you're known for that. I'm seeing you are a person who is very kind, compassionate, generous, and you are you are somebody who is known for their kind gestures in general. Three of Pentacles, yeah, you are somebody, no, I'm seeing joining hands and doing something awesome. That is something I'm seeing in you. You guys literally joined hands with others to create something of your own. It could be a creative venture. I'm seeing a lot of you could be into business ventures or even creative ventures and creating something awesome, something really very much in demand, and that has transformed your life. And that is something that has given you a sense of purpose and also a sense of identity, and that is something that is making you today stand out in the crowd. You are a person who is very much like, I'm seeing a lot of people are gossiping about you. This lizard heads are gossiping, like in a party people are talking, you enter the room and people are like, oh my goodness, just look at them, how far they have come, how much they have transformed their lives. That is something I can see for you, and people are really noticing that you guys have literally transformed your life. You have transformed your own sense of self and your own sense of identity as well, and people notice that. That is making you stand out. You're a very hard working person. See, being the architect of your own life, of your own destiny, you are like, you are known for your impeccable work ethics. That is something that makes you stand out, that this is a person, they have literally carved out every aspect of their life, of their persona in general. You're also a very balanced person, very balanced, reasonable, dependable kind of a person. You're also a person who knows exactly like what is right for them, what is the thing that they need to do for their own selves. Those are the things that people know about you really really well, like people realize about you really well. People know that, this is a person whom we can go to for life lessons. This is a person during difficult times, these are the people who can provide us with that stability. And that is something, that emotionally stable, reliable, dependable, fair, just, these qualities tend to make you stand out. Five of Wands, you are a very competitive person, very competitive, very combative, competitive kind of a person. You are Five of Wands, you are somebody who knows what their worth is, who knows exactly, like, you know what, this is my boundary, but I need to push it further. That is how you have come this far in life. You could be having anybody as a challenger on the opposite side, but you are very very competitive. You don't give them one single leeway. You could be like against up against your siblings, but you will be equally competitive there. That is another thing that makes you stand out. Your competitive spirit tend to make you stand out. Yeah, you shine brightly. You have a very bright persona. Like, I'm seeing like with these two cards, a lot of you could be very gregarious. You are very wise, very disciplined about your own life, but at the same time you have a very affable kind of a persona, very affable, very congenial kind of a persona, very bright shining personality in general, I can see. Six of Wands, you are a person who also tend to get a lot of attention. You get a lot of attention with this roses. What I'm seeing is you tend to get a lot of attention wherever you go. You're also a very well dressed, very neatly dressed kind of a person, very neat and cleanly dressed person, somebody who gets a lot of attention without even trying much. That is the thing I can see, somebody who gets a lot of attention no matter what and without trying much. And I'm seeing you are a person who, you know, you are a complete head turner. You automatically tend to get the limelight. That is something I can see. The Lovers card, you are somebody who is you are like getting a lot of attention with this Six of Wands and this Lovers card. I'm getting a lot of flirtatious energy going in and out, and people talk about that, and that makes you stand out. Like, you tend to literally get a lot of attention no matter what, wherever you go. So a lot of, if you are a female in a heterosexual scenario, a lot of male attention, and vice versa. So those kind of attentions I'm getting. Like, you tend to get all sort of attention. Like, people come to you for help, people come to you for suggestions, people also, a lot of them would love to date you as well, that kind of a scenario. Six of Cups, yeah, you are a very kind, compassionate, generous person. You would make a fantastic parent. If you're not already a parent, people feel that you would make a fantastic parent. It's your kindness, generosity towards kids and small animals that tend to make you stand out. Nine of Cups, yeah, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of admirers. Clearly, a lot of people admiring you, wanting to date you, wanting to take you out on a date, and wanting to make your life better. A lot of people are there that way. The Empress card, you are a person who is very like, you are resplendent in your own glory. You shining brightly. That's what I'm seeing, and that is, like, that is good enough to make you stand out, right? Lord, take charge with authority. You are a very you are a very you are a natural leader. You are naturally a very authoritative figure. Authoritative, like, a naturally born person with natural leadership qualities. That's something. Your natural leadership qualities, walking the talk, is the reason why you stand out. See it from the higher perspective. Yeah, similar. Like, it's a leader who tend to look at things from the higher perspective. Your natural leadership qualities are the things that makes you stand out. Elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. You are like this elk, somebody who is very dignified, very graceful, very gracious, dignified, and somebody who, you get treated with respect a lot. People respect you, your opinion, because you naturally tend to bring a lot of value on table, and that is your graciousness. With this Six of Wands and this elk, you're a very graceful figure, and that is something that makes you stand out as well. Gorilla, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Exactly, I'm seeing that you are a person who is very compassionate about your own family members as well. Like, in spite of getting a lot of success, you guys haven't changed much. The way in which you treat your like near and dear ones is testimony to that fact. Intend and create. You have awesome manifestation capabilities, and you're a very wise person, somebody who has grown within their current situation. You have been through some major, massive tower moments, some losses and desperations, but you, instead of being very, like, very negative, becoming very cynical about life, you chose to grow within those situations. Follow the voice of your soul. You are a person who always tend to follow the voice of their soul no matter what. It's your soul that dictates and decides how much you need to do and how far you have come. You are a person who always speaks their soul's words, who always speaks their mind, is not convoluted at all. That is something that godly property, that godly characteristic tend to make you stand out. Enjoy success and happiness. I'm seeing, like, you guys are getting a lot of success and actually on the verge of getting a lot more. You have become way more bold, way more assertive in your process, and that makes you stand out. Very assertive. If you believe in something, you just say it. If you like somebody, you will be the first person to probably go over and propose, and you'll have no problem doing that. Even if you identify as a female, you have no problem doing that. You are a go-getter in general. A lot of Aries can be seen. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Leo, Aries, Sagittarius For sure, Scorpio, unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Remember, unicorn is a rare, rare species, and you stand out as somebody who is pretty rare, who is not a very common like human being or individual, somebody who is not an everyday kind of a person. Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed. You are like a peacock who, like, naturally you tend to stand out and get noticed a lot. Prosperity lies ahead. Taurus, new moon. Taurus can be significant for a lot of you. You guys are going to be massively prosperous. You guys are on the verge of getting some major, major prosperity in life. Step out of the comfort zone. You are somebody who is already outside of their comfort zone, who already pushes their comfort zone like anything, who already pushes that garter, that elastic band like anything. And it is because of you constantly pushing yourself out of your comfort zone that you find yourself where you are today. Hold your vision. You have a very strong vision about your own self, vision and ambition, your dreams, your aspirations. These are the things, these are the qualities that tend to make you stand out. Your dreams need a practical plan. You are a person who is not just a dreamer but also a doer. You know, with this wolf card, what I'm seeing, you're a very silent worker, somebody who does not mess with other people until and unless they mess with you. Have faith in your dreams. You are a person who has a lot of faith in their dreams and abilities. That is for sure. Confidence is the key to your success. New moon in Leo. Leo can be significant for a lot of you. You are a very confident and determined kind of a person. You are good enough, Virgo. You are a person who is good enough. Like, you know what, people think that you're more than good enough, and your qualities as an individual, as a human being, actually are making you stand out in the crowd. Win-win outcome is the focus. Literally, Libras can be significant for a lot of you. A B, what I'm seeing is you are meant for bigger things. That's what people think about you, and that's how you stand out. Like, this is a person who is literally meant for such bigger, better life in general. That's what people feel. Every hurricane comes to an end. Storm, you are literally, I'm seeing you are like this person was like, every hurricane is coming to an end, every storm comes to an end. You have endured so much that this has become your philosophy. It's this resilient philosophy that tend to make you stand out. Don't seek anyone else's approval. You have stopped being a people pleaser. You have stopped being a people pleaser. Slow down and celebrate yourself. You are celebrating. You have learned to celebrate yourself. You have learned to slow down. You have learned to make better, bigger things out of your own life. Sword, make the change. You have literally made that change, made that big leap in your life. You have literally changed and transformed your life into a much better, into a much bigger perspective. Like, your life has been changed. Like, I'm seeing today the kind of person you have become, people from your past will probably not be able to recognize you. That's what I'm seeing. All right, guys, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. Guys, if yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, pile 2. Let's see, how are you guys standing out in the crowd? You are literally, you come across as somebody who is self-made, who has, like, you have achieved everything on your own steam, coming from a pretty, most of you are coming from a humble background and have created a life, a standing, a position for yourself. You have created your own life's pathway for your own self. The Hierophant, you are a person who is, you know, you are a lot of you could be actually teachers or counselors, career school, medical professionals, psychiatrists, therapists. Also, People tend to come to you for life suggestions. You have such rich life experiences that people tend to come to you for those suggestions, for those experiences. You have literally, you guys have come a long, long way in life. You literally hold the key to your destiny. You are a person, a lot of you have actually gone to a different country, state, or a continent and have created a life for yourself. Some of you have actually, you know, you have come a long way for where you were to where you have what you have become and how far you have come. You have come a long way in your life. The star card, you are a person, you tend to get a lot of attention, lot of limelight wherever you go. Wherever you go, your limelight follows for sure. Wherever you go, the limelight follows. You're also somebody who usually believes in living your life rather on your own terms. You don't care, you genuinely believe you only live your life once, YOLO formula, and you believe in living it to the fullest. And you do it. You literally dance to the tunes of your own beats. A little bit capricious, a little bit eccentric, but that's what you are, that's how you are, and that is something that makes you stand out. Your courage, your determination, your freshness, your vibrancy, everything tend to make you stand out. Seven of Wands, you are a very, very courageous person. You today are a very courageous person. You are somebody who has the courage to stand up and face the reality. You have the courage to stand up and face the truth, the reality, and deal with it as well. You are someone who knows what is right for you to do, and you always end up doing that. You try to do it to the best of your abilities. You have faced a lot of difficulties, but you have the courage to take it on your chin, take it in your stride, and move ahead. All right, guys, if you like my content, yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Guys, your support means the world to me. It makes us so much difference, so much of, like, it gives me so much of confidence to make the next video. So if you like my content, please, please, please support my channel. Six of Swords, you are a person who is extremely determined, very diligent. You are somebody who is willing to go ahead, who is actually moving ahead in life, and in spite of, you don't care, in spite of a lot of impediments, you guys keep on moving ahead. You guys keep on, like, it's like taking one step, one foot, putting one foot ahead of the other, and trying to do the best you can do. Try to be the best you can be at what you do. That is the spirit that I'm getting, like being the best possible version of your own self. You are the Fool too. Somebody, you are that somebody who has got infinite potential. You are that person who, you have, like, remember, a fool too has always been a fool once. A naive person, somebody who is to trust people easily, who would make decisions without thinking about the repercussions. Today also, you have not become risk averse, but you have become a way more, practical person. Before taking a plunge, you think, you do the pros and cons calculations before you take the plunge. That is the difference. You are the world, like I'm seeing this world card. You are that person. Your life, you have transformed your life from this black and white to color. You guys have managed to transform that life. You have totally transformed yourself into a much, like, higher version of your own self. You have managed to transform yourself into somebody who knows what is right for them. You have transformed your life. That is what I'm seeing from this black and white to color. You have, like, there is a 180-degree difference that has happened in your life with your own hard work, sheer capability, hard work, determination, and your wisdom and courage. That makes you stand out, that makes you one in a million today. Yes, I'm seeing a lot of you have are coming from very humble backgrounds to achieve something really significant, which you have already achieved or you are in the process of achieving. You have always been very hardworking. Right from the start, a lot of you started working very early in order to be able to help your parents. Today, those experiences are paying off. Some of you actually started working early and started helping your parents even financially, and you have to grow up very fast, very easily. A lot of you have very strong Saturn positions, like difficult Saturn positions, rather, like a first house Saturn, second house Saturn. You have to grow up very fast. You have to help your parents out in every endeavor. Three of Wands, you have literally this Two of Wands and Three of Wands. You have gone a long way in life. You have come a long, long way in life. You have been a very determined person who has come, who has really traveled a lot in life. You have seen poverty or like difficult situations financially, to death and disease during difficult times. From there, you have also seen the ups, the downs, and the ups. You have seen it all. That's what I'm seeing, and that is something that is making you, it's the richness and variations, variety in your experiences, that is making you stand out. You take everything in your stride and move ahead. Both the dark and the lights of your life, you take both of them in your stride and move ahead. You're very, like, you don't sit with your despair for a long time. Instead, you try to take the next baby step in order to make your life maybe a little bit better than what it were earlier. Queen of Swords, you are a person absolutely very wise. You can see right through people's facade, and you know that this is what it is for you. And you are a person who is very, very wise. You can see right, a lot of you could be pretty sarcastic, but you're a very practical, wise person, very intelligent, practical, wise person. That is something for sure. You are also somebody who is known for their charities, not just your wealth but your knowledge as well. A lot of you are teachers and philosophers. For sure, a lot of you are actually very philosophical in life, about life, and people come to you for those suggestions. Also, you are known for your charities, your donations, your kindness, your compassion. These are the qualities that tend to make a person a human being, a human, the humane with humane qualities. You are also very good at manifesting. I'm seeing manifestation of your dreams, transformation of your life happening, making you stand out. Absolutely, you are a very wise soul. That is something, your wisdom. You might be in your 20s, but it's your life lessons and your wisdom that makes you stand out. Queen of Cups, a very emotionally mature person. Emotionally, somebody who has been through a lot of ups and downs emotionally, but have grown in their process. Today, you are not somebody who is envious of others, who gets angry easily, but instead, you have learned to let go of your past. You have learned to forgive those people who has done injustice to you and have moved ahead with your own life. Three of Cups, you are a person who is, like, I'm seeing you guys are celebrating some major milestones, like, that is making you stand out. You guys achieving the major milestones in life is something that is making you stand out as well. Cat, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your overdependency on others. You know, you are a very self reliant, self dependent kind of a person, like a cat, and that is another thing that makes you stand out in the crowd for sure. Shift in perception. You know what I'm seeing? There is a change in your attitude, the way in which you approach life, in your body language, and you know, the way in which people perceive you has also changed as well. Like, when we change, people around us also change. That has happened. Transform and unveil your gifts. Like, the change in perception about you has happened as you have transformed your own self, as you have, like, managed to upgrade yourself into a higher version of your own self. You have Your people's perception of you has also changed. Track down your fears and desires. You are somebody who has literally managed to track down their fears, their desires, who has managed to face their fears head on and have moved on. Make plans and focus. Yeah, you are somebody who is very good at regimenting their plans, who are very good at focusing, who are very good at implementation of their plans. Dark moon in the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. Literally, a lot of you know what, you have been through difficulties, you have been hurt, you have been through pains, but you have helped it transform you. You have helped it ground you and transform your life into an upgraded version, and that is something that is making you stand out. It's time to take action. You're very action oriented, very focused, very plan and action oriented, very scrupulous and very regimented for sure. Spider, trust the creative spark you are feeling. Express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. A lot of you are very much, very, very creative, very enlightened. You are very much into writing stories and making, like, you are very good at making your life a better version of what it used to be and what it is now. You have literally managed to transform your life. Expect a powerful change. Exactly, you guys have changed. You have powerfully changed your life. You guys have managed to change your life. You guys have managed to change everything for better in your life. Wolverine, you are a lot tougher than you think you are. Yeah, you know, it's your toughness, it's your resourcefulness that makes you stand out. It's your resourcefulness. It's the thickness of your skin, it's your resolute to make something better out of your life is something that makes you stand out. A lot of you are very much into meditation and quiet contemplation. Pisces can be I'm getting Aries, Pisces, a lot of the air signs, the Librans, the Aquarius, very ahead of their times, very resourceful. You are a very resourceful person. People actually trust you and your wisdom and your resourcefulness. Also, you're a person who believes in leading their life in quiet contemplation, in a more meditative state. You believe in living your life that way, and people really respect that, and people feel that you're meant for bigger, powerful, and better changes in your life. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Literally, you guys have managed to set your sights at a higher level. You guys have managed to, literally, you're very ahead of your times. It gives me a lot of Aquarius vibes. I'm getting a lot of air signs and fire signs in you, and also Pisces, though. That, you're very ambitious. Your sights are always a little bit higher than where you are now. You're always trying to level up, and that is the thing, that that zeal to push forward, to push ahead of your boundaries is something that makes you stand out. Communication is key. Gemini can be significant. Yes, Gemini, Aquarius, Libras. You guys tend to speak, a lot of you have natural gift of the gab. Also, a lot of you probably speak multiple languages with fluency and elan. Surrender to the divine. You guys have absolutely surrendered yourself to the divine, to the upper, to the higher power. You guys have absolutely surrendered yourself. Take your time out, time to breathe out. You guys are also, I'm seeing, extreme workaholics. Workaholism is a part of your identity. You guys are actually that way, and that is something, it's your work ethics and workaholism that has given you all the success that you're experiencing today. All right, journey. Daughters of a mother, workers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. Literally, you are a self-made person. This, to me, it shows a self-made, self-dependent, self-reliable person. Somebody who has created a life of their own, with their own accord, with their own help, and have really managed to upgrade that as well. Morning, the world awaits you. You are a person who has managed to upgrade their life, who has managed to upgrade their lifestyle into a much higher self, into much higher level. Mirror, treat your life, treat your body like a palace it is. You are a person who has managed, like, you know what, I'm seeing a lot of body positivity messages. Your body to you is like a palace today. You have a lot of, like, there was a time probably you used to not feel very confident, like most of us don't, very confident in your own body. But today you have learned to accept and embrace yourself just the way you are, and that has given you the much needed confidence in your life. Princess, you can be your own knight. You have actually become your own knight. You have actually become the person whom you can rely upon the most in your life today. I am always enough. Don't doubt your worth. You are a person who does not doubt their worth, who has at last learned to believe in their own self. And that is something, it's just self belief that, you know what, I am always enough. That is something, me and my self worth is very important, and that is something that is making you stand out in the crowd today. All right, I hope you have had some clarity. If yes, guys, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Thank you. Namaste.